Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Rock Sound. We are backstage at Download Festival 2023. The Blackout are on the lineup. Sean joins me now. How are you, man?
Very, very good. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. What a week. What a week for me.
What a week.
What a week for me. The Blackout is back. And yeah.
That's a nice sentence to say.
It is. Well, the funny thing is, like, I've been doing another band called Raiders while the Blackout's been down. And yeah, yesterday on stage I was like, thank you very much, we've been the Blackout. I wasn't quite sure who we've been.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
There you go, man. I mean, it's got to be nice. I mean, let's start with the festival question, shall we, first of all? Because it's not just Download, it's Download 20. It's the biggest one they've ever done. Being able to do that show at this weekend in particular, that's got to feel a little bit extra special,
Oh,
I
yeah,
imagine.
unbelievable. When we found out we were doing it, we just couldn't believe it. Like, Andy Coppin just messaged us and said, would you be up for it? And we were like, yep, we've already rehearsed and stuff. And and he was like, oh yes, the 20th anniversary. We didn't even realise. And yeah, then we saw the lineup and we were like, yes please, can we?
Yes please, absolutely. Well, talk me through the week then, because we had the warm-up show first of all, which looked absolutely outrageous, and the joy on all your faces was genuinely really heartwarming and lovely. So talk me through that moment and actually setting back on stage there.
Yeah, it was great. It was in Merthyr Tydfil at a place called the Red House, which used to be the old town hall, and then it became a nightclub I used to go to when I was about 17, 18, called The Zone. So it was weird to be in there and be playing there, and it sold out in 53 seconds apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, a new record for the Red House. Previously held was 90 seconds by Holding Absence.
Ah, sorry Lucas. Sorry mate.
But Daddy's Home.
To show you how it's done. Yeah. This is how we go.
But we walked on stage, and the thing is, when we rehearse, we don't like rehearse like we're playing. It's just like, sing them, play the songs or whatever. But we don't rock out. So I was like, is anybody going to be into it? Does anyone, remember? And then I looked to my left, and Gavin was already in the crowd, and I was like,
amazing.
yes, he's into it. It's one of these shows, is it?
That's so good.
So, that was great. And then I instantly looked up, saw my mother. She was crying.
Oh, bless.
So then I was like, oh, she's crying with happiness. And I realised she's not crying for happiness. The last time she saw us, my dad was alive. Oh. So that made my show go, oh, God. But I didn't look at them for the rest of the gig. So, yeah, it was good.
You balance those emotions. It's always a roller coaster.
I like an up and down.
We all like an up and down. There it is. How was it actually, those kind of rehearsals coming back and everything? Because obviously, as we've mentioned, you never left the stage. You were still doing stuff, but it'd been a minute since you guys were actually playing together. Did it come straight back? Did it take a minute to kind of blow those cobwebs away?
Well, yeah. When we did the first rehearsal, we've never left our WhatsApp group. We've always had the Blackout WhatsApp group, and we just said, use 10 songs we might consider playing. Have a listen to them, and then we'll get together and we'll show each other what the parts are.
Right.
And we got together and we played all 10 straight through without stopping.
Right.
Genuinely, we hadn't played for 2 weeks maybe.
Wow.
And yeah, muscle memory's insane, because there was parts where I was looking at Gavin and I was like, I don't know the words. And then the words were there.
Wow.
Which is nuts, because my memory was literally, like, my mind was going, you don't know this. But my body was like, here they come. That's crazy. So I don't even know how that works. Like, how have I separated my mind and my body?
Some strange muscle memory going on.
Too much LSD, I think.
It's clearly that. Let's blame it on that for sure. But I remember, like, just chatting to you casually over the years, and they would mention the Blackout occasionally, and it always seemed like it wasn't a question of if, it was a question of when. Like, this was always going to happen. It felt somewhat inevitable to me, because you guys... obviously mates, and there was clearly going to be a desire at some point. It was just, well, when it feels right, I guess.
Yeah, maybe with me.
Okay.
Like it was never. Yeah, I was like, they could have just at any point gone, oh, Sean, we want to do a gig today, and I would have gone, yep.
Okay.
I could have, I would have left wherever I was to go with it, because I was so dedicated to it, and I just love playing in the Blackout. So no, there were moments where, because it was really hard. When we split up, it was like really, really hard on all of us, but like some of us took it worse than others. And like Bob really, really like mourned the loss of it. And we did a podcast earlier on the comedy stage, and he mentioned how like he didn't know who he was after it for a couple of years, because he'd spent like basically his like late teens.
It's formative years.
Yeah. As Bob from the Blackout. So then he was like lost for a bit after, and he didn't know what he could do, what does his CV look like? You've been missing for years.
Yeah,
so
God.
yeah, so yeah, that was kind of the thing. Like, he'd mourned it, so to bring it back and stuff. But then we just spoke about it, and we just said that, look, we'll just come back, we'll play these songs. We're not getting any younger, our crowd's not getting any younger, and it's dwindling because people are forgetting who we are. So why don't we just do it now? And then got in touch with Andy Coppin, and then he got back saying, yes, I'd love that. And yeah, we ended up here.
Here we are, and so it continues as well. I mean, the secret's out, UK tour's happening, which is very, very exciting. So that's what, next year, are we saying?
Yes, end of February next year. It looks like it's going to be, probably 5 or 6 dates, I think. And then, we'll see where we go from there. But at the moment, there's no plans for any new music. We're just a nostalgia act. Like the Welsh ABBA, I like to think.
I've always thought of you very much as a Welsh, either Bjorn or Benny, I'm not sure which, maybe a little of both.
Yeah, I don't know, I think me and Gavin are more like the girls, to be honest. We're better dancers, we're definitely better dancers.
Well, fair. Yeah, we need that Blackout Museum in Sweden for no reason. That's what we want. It has to be in Sweden.
Ultimately, I'd like to not have to have the other members with me, and I'll just get 5 holograms.
That's going to be the next time you do the reunion tour. Yeah. It's the hologram version. We send that around the UK. Nice. That'll work very, very nicely. I'm going to let you go and do podcasting and various other things today. Before I do, one little question we've been asking absolutely everybody. As we keep saying, biggest download ever. Massive lineup. Who would be the dream collab on that lineup? Any band that's here this weekend that you haven't worked with before, who would you love to actually work with? You specifically.
Or just two that would be good together.
Oh, you can go both if you want, but I want to know who you'd like to work with.
Like, well, not me, surely. I'd like to see. So what a great question. Well done.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
thanks.
well, I'll come up with. I don't know. Yeah, I think. I can't say that. I'd like to see Jason Butler and Bring Me the Horizon do something together.
Oh, that'd be very nice. That'd be very nice.
Now, mind, they've just done something with Dal Plumbo as well, haven't they? And I know that's one of Jason's heroes as well.
Very true.
And yeah. Not Jason with loads of people would be good. Jason and Metallica.
Jason and Metallica would be absolutely huge.
Like, just imagine a bit him pumping like his fresh, eager blood into Metallica's
his fresh,
system.
Eager blood.
Yeah, he's just what
he has.
I love him.
Oh, do you see any of that performance just now?
Yes,
I mean,
it's
absolutely outrageous.
He went for a wander. I got warned yesterday not to do any of those things he did because they would instantly stop the show and cancel it.
Well, that's why he saved it to the last song, didn't he? Smart boy. He learns. He knows what he's doing.
Boy.
Clever boy. Sean, always a pleasure, mate. We'll catch up again soon, all right? Good to see you, Sean Smith, everybody.